In this Hostgator tutorial video, I'm going to be going over how to build a website with Hostgator step by step from start to finish. I'll be showing you how to access professional pre-made WordPress website templates to make creating your website an easy process. I'll also be going over how to edit your WordPress website using one of the most popular drag and drop editors, Elementor Page Builder, so you can create a professional looking website on Hostgator via drag and drop. I'll also be providing you with an exclusive Hostgator promo code that Hostgator has provided me with so you can save some money on your Hostgator hosting purchase, plus get a free domain name on annual plans or a domain discount on non-annual plans. You will get a greater discount than you see here, which I cover in this video. Let's get started with the Hostgator tutorial, going over how to build a website with Hostgator. The first thing you want to do to build a website with Hostgator is to click the link in the description below so you'll be taken to Hostgator, and so you can take advantage of the Hostgator discount by getting an exclusive discount. I've included the promo code to enter at checkout with the link. A little disclosure, the link is an affiliate link, meaning I'll receive a commission from Hostgator at no extra cost to you. Plus, you'll get an awesome Hostgator discount. Once you click the link in the description below, you'll be on the Hostgator homepage. Click the Get Started button. You'll now be on the Hostgator plans page. You'll see 3 different plans you can choose from: the Hatchling, Baby, and Business plan. You'll see the discount amount that is being shown for the plans. You'll be able to save even more than what is showing with our exclusive Hostgator promo code. The Hatchling plan is a great plan if you're going to have one site or just starting out. The Hatchling plan allows for you to have one website. You'll receive 10 gigabytes of disk space. If you're going to have multiple sites, the Baby plan is a good plan as it allows unlimited websites. You'll receive 40 gigabytes of disk space, $500 Google Ads Spend Match Credit, and $100 Microsoft Advertising Credit. The Business plan comes with unlimited sites like the Baby plan, along with all the features that the Baby plan comes with, plus unlimited disk space. The Business plan includes more features like a Cloudflare CDN, free upgrade to a positive SSL, a free dedicated IP, the Hostgator add-on SEO tools, and professional website migration services. With a dedicated IP, instead of your site sharing the same IP address with others, you'll have your own IP. The upgrade to the positive SSL certificate provides you with a site security badge on your site if you'd like. And with the positive SSL certificate, you'll have a $10,000 limited guarantee warranty which protects your customers. I do want to note that all Hostgator plans come with a free Let's Encrypt SSL certificate. Click the Buy Now button on the plan you want to select. For this tutorial, I'm going to select the Hatchling plan. You will now be on the Choose a Domain section. You'll get a free domain name for annual plans. If you go with a non-annual plan, you get a domain discount by using our exclusive promo code at checkout. You can type in a domain name that you'd like for your site. If you click the .com over to the right, you can choose the domain extension you want for your domain name. If you already own a domain name, you can click on the I already own this domain tab at the top and type in the domain you own. After you choose your domain, scroll down and you'll see the domain privacy protection that is selected if you chose a domain name. You can select or unselect domain privacy. Completely up to you. I do recommend domain privacy as it'll keep your personal information private so that spammers and telemarketers won't have access to your personal information and contact you by phone and email with offers of their services. When you register a domain name, no matter what company you choose, the domain goes into the public whois directory as domain names are regulated. If you select domain privacy, it'll show Hostgator's default contact information instead of yours. Highly recommend domain privacy plus protection. Now let's enter the Hostgator promo code. Scroll down to the Enter a Coupon Code section. Replace the promo code that is there with Cupid60. Scroll back up to the billing cycle section. You'll now see the new discounted rates showing. You'll see you can save the most money by going with the 12-month term. You can choose to pay monthly, every 6 months, 12 months, or 36 months. Once you choose a hosting term to go with, scroll down to the Create Your Hostgator Account section. Enter an email address and password. Next, scroll down to the Enter Billing Info section. Input your billing information. You can also choose to pay with PayPal if you wish. Next, scroll down to the Add Additional Services section. This is where you can select any Hostgator add-on services that you want. All these add-ons are completely optional. You'll see the SSL certificate add-on. Hostgator does come with a free SSL certificate for your site, so this add-on isn't necessary unless you want to upgrade to a positive SSL certificate, which will allow you to show a site security badge on your site if you like. And with the positive SSL certificate, you'll have a $10,000 limited guarantee warranty by Komodo. Next, you will see SiteLock Essentials. This add-on checks your website daily for malware and protects your site from hackers and malicious attacks. It will notify you if your site has been hacked into and malicious code has been placed into it. SiteLock Essentials also removes malware automatically. This add-on can be beneficial and give you peace of mind if your site were to get hacked into and malware is placed on it. If you're going to be using WordPress for your site, there are free security plugins that do a good job at security as well. The next add-on is Professional Email. This add-on provides you with an email address ending in your domain name, along with other features provided by Google Workspace such as Gmail, Calendar, Chat, Cloud storage with Drive, video conferencing with me, and many more Google Workspace features. I do want to note that Hostgator does come with free email addresses ending in your domain name, so this add-on isn't necessary unless you really want to utilize all the added features with Google Workspace. The next add-on is Site Backup. This will back up your site daily, and you can restore your site to a previous backup with a click of a button with their one-click restore. This add-on can be a good one because if your site gets hacked into, or you mess something up while creating it or editing it, you can restore it to the version right before whatever happened took place, and everything will be back to normal. This add-on can be very beneficial as you never know when you might need it. The next add-on is Hostgator SEO Tools. Hostgator SEO Tools will provide you with reports, insights, and analytics regarding the SEO for your site, and it'll recommend things to do to improve the SEO of your site. It will also report your site to search engines. This add-on isn't really necessary. It touches the basics in terms of SEO and is limited in what it tracks. It could be helpful for some if you aren't familiar with SEO at all. Next, you'll be at the Enter a Coupon Code section. If you haven't already, replace the promo code that is there with the Hostgator coupon code I provided with the link in the description to take advantage of our exclusive Hostgator discount. Now just scroll down and accept the terms and conditions and click the Checkout Now button. You will now be directed to a thank you page. Hostgator will now email you your Hostgator receipt and your Hostgator billing and cPanel login credentials so you can begin creating your site. Hostgator will now automatically take you to the Hostgator dashboard. We now want to start building and creating a website with Hostgator. To do this, we now want to install WordPress. You can do this a few ways. You can click the Install WordPress link. It'll now take you to the Install WordPress page. You can also get to the WordPress install page by clicking the Launch cPanel button, which will take you to the Hostgator cPanel. If you log into your Hostgator cPanel, you'll be here on the main cPanel page. Scroll all the way down to the bottom to the Soft Aculus Apps Installer. Click on WordPress. Click the Install Now button. You're now on the WordPress setup page. Where you see the Choose a Protocol, I recommend having this at first HTTP. It can take up to 24 hours upon signing up with Hostgator to get the free SSL certificate going, to where you can choose HTTPS without any errors. You can easily implement the free Let's Encrypt SSL certificate after you install and set up WordPress with a few clicks, which will make it HTTPS. Next, choose a domain that you want to have for the WordPress installation. you'll see the version of WordPress you want to install. I'm going to keep it on the current version. Next, put in the site name, site description. You'll see you can select Enable Multi-Site WPMU and Disable WordPress cron. I'm going to keep these unselected. Over to the right, put in the admin username, which will be the username for logging into WordPress. Put in a password and put in an email address. Scroll down and you can change the language for WordPress if you'd like. If you want anything over on the right, you can select it. I'm not going to select anything. Next, if you click Advanced Options, there are selections you can select if you'd like. I'm going to keep these as they are. Next, scroll down to select the theme. You can choose a WordPress theme for your site here. There are thousands of themes to choose from in the WordPress dashboard. If you happen to see one here you like, feel free to select it, but you can do this in WordPress. Click the Install button. WordPress is now being installed. It'll take just a few minutes. Once it is done installing, you will see congratulations, the software was installed successfully. Click the administrative URL to go to the WordPress dashboard. This is the WordPress dashboard. Something to note, I would bookmark the administrative URL as this is the easiest way to log into WordPress to begin in creating your site. To log into WordPress, just enter your domain name with a /wp-admin, just like you see here. This will take you to the WordPress login page for your site. Once logged in, you'll be in the WordPress dashboard. Now we want to pick out a theme to begin creating a site. To pick out a theme for your site, on the far left you will see tabs. Find the Appearance tab and hover over it. Click Themes, as this is where you can pick out a theme for your site. Next, click Add New Theme. You'll now see WordPress themes you can choose from. There's thousands of free themes to choose from. Now I want to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to edit them easily with the drag and drop editor. Type in Astra in the search field. Click the Install button. Once it is done installing, click the Activate button. Once it is done activating the theme, you want to find the Plugins tab in the side menu. Click Add New. In the search field, type in Starter Templates. You now want to click Install on it, then click Activate. Hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu. Click on Starter Templates. You now want to click the Build Your Website button. Choose Elementor for the page builder. It'll now showcase a bunch of WordPress themes you can create your site with using drag and drop. You can type in the type of website you want to create to pull up templates based on that. You'll see a bunch of categories you can hover over and select to build your site. If you click a theme, it'll show you what it will look like so you can preview it. Click the X button to go back to the themes page. Now let me walk you through the steps on how to choose your theme and build your site with the drag and drop editor Elementor Page Builder. Select the theme you want. I'll choose this one. You can upload a logo if you'd like. You can do this at a later time, so if you don't have one now, no worries. Click the Skip and Continue button. You now want to choose the colors and font for your site. You can update these at a later time or change them whenever you'd like. Click the Continue button. You'll now be able to tell us a little about yourself. You don't have to fill this out if you don't want to. Just make sure under Advanced Options, you have each one selected. Click the Submit and Build My Website button. It'll begin building your website. Once it is done, you'll be on the Congratulations page. Click the View Your Website button. It'll now take you to your website and what it looks like. Before we begin editing, we want to turn on some features in Elementor to make the editing process even easier and improve your site performance. Up at the top, you'll see your site title name. Hover over this and click Dashboard. Find the Elementor tab in the left side menu and hover over it. Click Settings, click Features, select Activate All. This will activate an easier editor for creating your site, along with performance features to help your site load faster. Scroll down and click the Save Changes button. Now let's go over how to make edits to the WordPress theme and how to use the drag and drop editor to create your site. From the WordPress dashboard, hover over your site title name up at the top. Click Visit Site. To make edits to your site, click the Edit with Elementor tab on the top of the page. It'll now bring you to the drag and drop editor where you can create your site quick and easy. To make edits to a part of the page, just click where you want to make edits and start making edits. I can change Create Your Website to My Demo Website. If you want to make edits to the background image, right-click on the section. Click Edit Selection, click Style, hover over the image, and click the trash can icon if you want to remove the image. Click over the image, and you can upload a photo to place here, or click Media Library to upload images already uploaded in WordPress. I'll click the X button. If you click the plus icon at the top where it says Add Element, this is where you can get back to where you can drag stuff into the page. I'll scroll down a bit on the page. You can select what you want over on the left and drag it in wherever you'd like it. If you right-click on an area, you can delete it if you don't want it. By right-clicking, you can duplicate something if you need to duplicate it. You can drag something over to somewhere else on the page by selecting it and dragging it over to where you want it. I'll drag a text into the page. If you click to edit the text, you'll be able to make edits to the text like make it bold. You can link out a text to somewhere. If you click the settings icon, you can choose to have the link open in a new tab if you'd like. If you click toolbar toggle, it'll give you more options like changing the alignment of the text, changing the text color. You can undo and redo changes here. If you click style at the top, you can then make more changes to the text. If you click the pencil icon where you see typography, where you see family from the drop-down, you can select different fonts for the text. Where you see size, you can change the sizing of the text. Next, let's go over editing the button. I'm going to click into a button. You'll be able to change the name of the text. You can link the button out to where you'd like it. If you click the settings icon next to the link, you can choose to have the link open in a new tab and make it no follow if you'd like. You can change the alignment of the button, the sizing of the button. Where you see icon, you can select to have an icon with the button. Where it says upload SVG, you can upload an icon. If you click icon library, you can view icons you can add to the button. You can change the positioning of the icon and more. If you click style, you can make changes to the font used and colors for the button. If you click hover, this is where you can make edits to the font and colors on the button hover. Scroll down to this section here. If you want to change an image of a section or add an image for a section, right-click in the section. Click Edit Selection. Click Style. You'll see the image if the image is there. This is where you can edit the image. remove the image by clicking the trash can icon, or adding an image if there isn't one there for the section. I'll click Choose Image. I'll select an image I've already uploaded into WordPress. I'll click the Select button. The image is now showing. If you want to add some color along with the image, click the Background Overlay section, find the Color tab. You can now change the color, drag the opacity to the left or right to get the desired look you want. Next, scroll up to the section above this. If you want to change the background color of a section of the site, right-click in the section. Click Edit Section. Click Style. Where you see Background Type, click Classic. You'll see color under it. Click this and you can change the background color of the section. Next, let's cover adding a section to your site. If you hover over a section, you can click the plus icon and then click the plus icon showing again to add a new section to the page. I'll select this one. You can now drag in something over into the section. If you click the middle icon with the dots, you can then edit that section. If you click the X button, it'll completely remove the section from the page. If you click into a section, click the middle icon with the dots. You can drag it up or down to move that section to somewhere else on the page. Next, let's scroll down to the bottom of the page to the Drag Widget Here section. If you click the Starter Templates icon, you can click Blocks in the menu, and then it'll give you lots more page design ideas you can choose from. Up at the top, you can select categories for blocks to show. I'll choose a block to add to the page. I'll click this one, and then I'll click the Import button to import it to the page, to then start adding your own content and editing it how you want it. Now I want to cover the Contact Us form to show you how this works. I'm going to click the plus icon in the Drag Widget section. I'm going to click a structure for the section. I'll choose this one. I'm just going to drag over the WP forms. You can select a form. If you want to make edits to the form, click Edit the selected form. You can click the Create a New Form if you want to create a new form. I'm going to click Edit the selected form. It's now going to bring up the builder for the Contact Us form. You can hover over an area to delete it or duplicate it. You can click an area and drag it to wherever you'd like it. If you want to add something, you can drag it over from the side. If you click Field Options, you can click on a part of the form and then make changes from the side. You can select to make this part of the form a required or not required part to fill out. If you click Advanced, you can click the part of the form you want to change, and you can select between the size of the form field for that area and then change if you want anything to show in the form field where they input their information. You can click Preview to preview the form. Click Save to save changes. When you are done, click the X button and you'll be taken back to the editor for the page. If you click Settings, you'll be in the General section where you can edit things for the form. Spam Protection allows you to toggle on spam protection options. Notifications is where you can put in the email the form info should be sent to, and the From email address showing to the person who filled out the form. And the Confirmations is where you can put in a confirmation message that shows to the person who filled out the form. I'm back on the editor for the page. Let's get to know the drag and drop editor Elementor better. You'll see Publish in the top right. Click this when you want to publish changes you've made to your site. If you click the arrow, you can save the page as a draft or save the page as a template to then use as a template for another page you create. To view changes you've made to your site, click the eye icon and it'll show you a preview of your site. If you click the desktop icon, it'll show you what your changes look like on desktop devices. The tablet icon will show tablet devices, and the mobile icon will show mobile devices. If you hover over the site settings icon and click it, you can change things like the colors of your entire site, fonts used, and more. If you click the Elementor menu icon and click History, and then click Revisions, it'll list out all the revisions for your site that it has pre-saved. If you click one, it'll bring your site edits back to how they were at the time of that edit. If you click the Elementor menu icon and click Manage Website, it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. If you want to make edits to a certain page on your site, you can click it in the menu and then click Edit with Elementor. To go to the WordPress dashboard, hover over your site title name and click Dashboard. If you hover over the Pages tab, click Add New to add a new page to your site. If you click All Pages, it'll showcase all the pages on your site. If you hover over the Media tab and click on Library, it'll show you all the images you've uploaded in WordPress. If you click Add New at the top, you can then upload or drag in an image into WordPress. If you hover over Post and click Add New, you can create a new blog post for your site. If you click All Posts, it'll pull up all the posts you have on your site. If you click the Comments tab, you will see all the comments you have on your blog post. You can easily reply, mark it as spam, or trash the comment. If you hover over the Plugins tab and click Add New, you can then search for or browse plugins to add to your site. Any feature or customization you might want on your site, more than likely there's a plugin for that. If you hover over the Appearance tab in the left side menu, click on Menus. This is where you can edit the menu on your site. You can add new pages to the menu or drag a page to a different order. If you click the tiny arrow, you can change the name of it or completely delete it from the menu. If you want to create a completely new menu, you can click Create a New Menu. If you have more than one menu on your site, you'll see the Select a Menu to edit. From the drop-down, you can select what menu you want to edit by selecting it and clicking the Select button. If you want to have subcategories show in the menu, just add the items to the menu and place it a bit to the right under the menu name you want it to show under. I'll add a few under Services. I'll click Save Changes. I'll now pull up the view of my site. When I hover over Services, you'll notice the submenu isn't showing. This doesn't happen on every template, but this one, I'm using a transparent header. To get the menu items to show correctly, click Customize in the top menu. Click Header Builder. Click Transparent Header. Click Design. Where you see submenu color under the text link section, click on the first one. You can now change it to a color you'd like. I'll select this one. I'll hover over the menu and you'll see they are now showing. To change the hover color, click on the second one. Change the color to what you'd like. Scroll up to the menu and on hover, you'll see the color has changed. Now let me show you how to make edits to the footer area of your site, along with uploading a logo, favicon, and other customizations. From the WordPress dashboard, if you hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu and click Customize, you'll be on the Customize page. Click the Footer Builder. You can then click an area in the footer area where you see the pencil icon to start making edits to that section over on the left side. If you click the plus icon, you can then add whatever you'd like to the footer area in that section. If you click the design icon, you can then make additional changes for that section in the footer. You can click the X button to remove that area from the footer. If you click the pencil icon here on the left hand side, you can then choose how many columns you want your footer to be. You can then click the plus icon to add sections to that part of the footer. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. If you click Site Identity, you can then upload a logo and a favicon, which is the site icon for your site. Click Select Site Icon to then upload your site icon, also known as the favicon for your site. If you click Site Title and Logo Settings, you can then change the logo to your own and make other customizations to the logo area for your site. You now know how to access pre-made professional templates, how to build a website with Hostgator, and making edits to it using the drag and drop editor, Elementor Page Builder. That is my Hostgator tutorial going over how to build a website with Hostgator step by step. If you have any questions, get in touch in the comments as I'm here to help you with anything you need. Give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment letting us know if the tutorial was helpful or not, as the comments help improve our tutorials. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more Hostgator hosting tutorial videos.